Hey, this is Mark Bowers, doing another one of my Expo Jeep blog videos. Haven't done one in a long time, between work and house and family and all those things. Really haven't felt like I had anything too much to share, but recently I did a mod to my Jeep that I want to show you why I did it and why you might want to consider doing it. I added four-way inflation, and I did that because I realized it was probably more efficient, and after some research, I've concluded that it is. So we've started by airing the Jeep down to about 10 to 15 PSI all the way around. My previous setup that I've been using is a home-built gauge that I made a number of years ago. Simple ball valve so that I could close it, check the pressure, open it, inflate the tire. What I always found interesting was that this gauge would always read about 50 to 60 PSI, and the compressor was working fairly hard, regardless of what I was doing. I mean, it's head pressure is what it is. Essentially, there is a bottleneck at the valve right here, is the conclusion. And as a result, the compressor has to work harder, get more pressure in the line in order to get air into the tire. So I'm going to show you in a minute what I've installed to test on this and explain a little bit about some of the advantages of going to four-way. Okay, so what I did is I built a manifold system here, and I put chucks on either side of the Jeep. I'm running an ARB twin compressor. A lot of guys run those, so really great units. What led me down this path was about a month and a half ago. I was out with a friend and we got back to air up. Same compressor, he's running 40s, I'm running 35s. He filled up quicker than I did. He was running a four-way system. So this led me to decide I want to put one together. You can buy kits out there. This isn't one of them. Decided to make my own. And so I'm going to show you how it works. And I'm also going to fill up these tires. Okay, so we stepped a little away from the Jeep because the compressor's so noisy. I'm going to link to a chart online that ARB publishes that shows the twin air compressor, the volume to pressure curves. Basically, the higher the pressure, the lower the volume. So if you can reduce the pressure on the line, i.e. lower the head pressure, inflating the tires, you increase the volume. By doing so, you increase the speed at which you can reinflate your tires. The other benefit is it inflates the tires to equal pressure. It's important when you're putting a system like this together to try to minimize the bottlenecks in the system. Even this system, I think my valve cores are actually still a little bit of a bottleneck, and I'm gonna work towards doing something a little more efficient in the future. But for now, it's unquestionably quite a bit quicker than it was before. So we're actually at about 35 PSI, which is more than I normally run. Just reopened the valve, and now the whole system is equalizing. So anyway, that's what this was about. I think it's kind of interesting because I don't think anyone's talked about this before, that pressure, higher pressure, lower volume, lower pressure, higher volume, better, faster tire inflation. Hope this helps. Talk to you again. See you soon.